Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to another Noob Buys TBOW video, and this is episode 20 we're up to now, and starting with a bit of Sarachnis, a new boss for me. Not one that you use the TBOW at, but a new boss and a new pet to hunt maybe in the future. These were just my first couple of kills hit, very new to the boss, but there'll be a bit more of that this episode. Training a bit of thieving, doing some skilling every now and again just to get those levels up, work towards those elite diaries, level 88 thieving coming in there. Another Spory 156, and Azel and a Magic Seed, not bad at all. Got my last section of medium clue scrolls for you. This was the final of my 5,000 eclectic implings. There is a video on that, please feel free to check that out and to see all of the loot that we've got since we started collecting them. Yeah, I did a few, I think as early as episode 3, and then just slowly worked on them throughout. I didn't want to kind of flood you with an episode of just medium clues. I'm sure you've seen quite a lot before, and the goal overall was to get myself a pair of ranger boots, and yep, that happened. We got them. 540 medium clue scrolls overall. That was my third pair on the account, and yeah, it was nice to at least know we're going to make some profit on those eclectic implings. As I said, the video I've made does break all of it down, breaks down how much profit we made, how much we spent on the implings, etc., all the stuff like that. But yeah, on the whole, I'd say it's definitely worth doing, and medium clue scrolls in general are a great activity for downtime. I think if you're just feeling a bit maybe burnt out doing a particular boss on the game, then just open a few caskets, trek around the game, and you might get some master clues too. We were very unlucky on them overall, but it's not the problem. The goal was to get the ranger boots and 38 million to the bank and a fair bit of profit on the implings. So I'll just show you the last few medium clues here. If I wasn't to get the rangers, I probably would have lost money. As I said, the breakdown is in that video, but yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit like, yeah, they didn't exist at one point. I think that was going to count how many there was that into the account. Yes, that was 290 medium clues since I'd bought the TBOW that we didn't get rangers, so we got them eventually. The drop rate is 1 in 1,133, and you get an average of 4 to 5 rolls, so it equates to like 1 in 283 overall. So I guess you could say we were pretty much on the drop rate for that, so I'm not going to complain at all. Although I will complain about the lack of master clues, but we're getting enough of them from elite clues, from bossing, and from the hard clues that we're doing too. I think I'll keep a stack of eclectics in the bank anyways. They are kind of my easy way of getting medium clues to turn to Watson, and then to turn to master clues. So yeah, it saves me having to go kill fallible guards or go to the stone chest, or vampires also. Semi-decent way to get mediums, but yeah, I don't mind. Depending on how many it takes us to open, it might take us 100 to open to then get a medium to get a master, and then we'll be losing that. But anyway, the last eclectics were opened there, and that would finish 5,000. And this last section, 525 eclectics for 24 medium clues at an average of 1.6 mil, thanks to those green boots. And Abyssal Bludgeon, a weapon I'm going to use for Sarachnis. I decided to test out that bludgeon on the spider boss itself. You can do this on a slayer task, but I wasn't going to do any Tyrell skipping and get myself a task. I thought I would just do a 50 kill count instead, get on the high scores, and just have a look at the loot too. So on the whole, it's okay. I mean, 30k a kill there, but the supply cost is quite big here. Actually, you do use quite a lot of food and prayer potions, but it's quite a chill boss, to be honest. It's one I wouldn't mind maybe hunting the pet for, that's for sure. Back to Saradomin Godmores, a God Sword Shard 2 from the boss. And then the dreaded Saradomin's Light. 2 drops overall from that trip, so about kind of standard with the profit. The Sara Light is tanked quite a bit in price, although it's pretty much useless once you light the Zami room or use it on the Staff of Light. And that Spory, yeah, no pet. Something you don't see very often is a General Grador Slayer task. Yes, I got one of those, and yeah, the blowpipe with rune darts, and then the Slayer helm as well. It has a pretty lethal effect on Bandos, and he goes down pretty quickly normally, but even faster with the Slayer helm. It's pretty rare that you get a God Wars boss. I've only had I think 2 Ziliana tasks, which were back to back. I've had 2 Bandos tasks, and no, Kree and Zami doesn't really matter, but yeah, not had many Bandos or Ziliana. Nothing from that task, unfortunately. Did stay there for a bit longer. Not a bad split in the end. 1 mil for me and my partner. Okay, back to Commander Ziliana, approaching 2,000 kill count now. And yeah, looking for a few more drops. God Sword Shard 1 there. And mirroring that first trip in this video, another Saradomin's Light to the collection, I should say. And yeah, why not give me another one? Cheers for that. This was kill number 2000 of Commander Ziliana, not a feat I thought I would achieve until I bought the Twisted Bow, and yeah, Super Restores and Saradomin Brews, very, very humble. Decent split of that trip too, another 1 mil between me and my partner. Another jar of dirt, yes, it's getting, it's been painful for a while, but it's getting even more painful now, though Trident of the Seas Full does make it a bit less painful, let's just say. The best thing about this trip is it's the first time that I've ever finished an entire Kraken task in one trip, and no Sanguinesti staff either, but no pet, unfortunately. Another Master Clue, just messed up the recording regions a little bit, but not too much to miss anyway. Okay, next hard casket, and 75k, bang average. Another Skotizo down, do these every time we get either Black Demons or Greater Demons, going for that Skotizo one in 65, I keep mentioning it, and I just can't seem to get it, but yeah, we're approaching that drop right now. Always get a hard clue from Skotizo and an Unholy Blessing, the best one we could get. Another Zami down, and a Godsword Shard 2 from the boss. Shout out to the Mugs, who is my newest PVM partner in this video. He'll be featuring in many more, I'm sure. And it looks like he's brought some luck to us. Yes, the Zamarakian Spear, 1229 KC. And that was a very nice trip in the end, 7.3 mil each. And yeah, thank you very much. Looking forward to the next adventure that we go on. Certainly bringing some profit to me. Next is Spori, KC 158. And yeah, not great. Having not owned the Abyssal Bludgeon before, it's very good, I have to say. I might use it for some other tasks as well. And the Sarachnis Cudgel, yes, that is the unique drop from this boss. I think its drop rate is much, much higher than that. It's like almost 1 in 400, but we managed to get it early, sub 100 kill count. And there was a 100 kill count there, Dragon Bones. And next, Hard Clue Scroll, and 81k. Just a Herblore level coming in. I don't do this too often, but it's very satisfying just kind of making supplies for yourself. And yet there was level 92. Some more skilling, 81 rune crafting coming in at the Blood Altar. I have to say, I really like this method. I'm never going back to Zidamite ever again. And that hard clue, a Robin Hood hat, 1.7 mil. Very nice, indeed. And can we follow up with a good master? Not great, but yeah, 300k. And another Master Clue. And a Mimic. Going for the back-to-back Third Age. And there we go, we got it. The Ring of Third Age. It's not technically a third, well it is a Third Age item, but it's the easy one to roll. 1 in 42 I think, but very nice. I'm calling that back-to-back Third Age. Back to Commander Ziliana, post 2000 kill count now. And there's the 5th Saradomin hilt from the boss after back-to-back Saralites. That one is certainly feels much better, let's just say. And the dream came true. Well, it wasn't actually my kill, it was my brother's, which I'm actually even happier for. I'd always wanted to get 2 mega rares in one trip from this boss, and there it was, my brother getting a Saradomin hilt. And that made up probably the best trip I'll ever do at this boss. Getting 2 hilts is extremely rare. I don't want to calculate the odds of that. It's usually 2 Saralites, but it wasn't this time. And yes, 83 mil. A couple of caskets to finish the video, and a master one there, 259k. And the next hard clue and final one of the video, 70k. So, what an episode that turned out to be. Yes, started off with a bit of a Sarachnis, and that featured throughout the video, did something different, and I got the Sarachnis Cudgel post 100 kill count, so that's definitely going towards our drops. So I got a Third Age ring from a Mimic, and then the Ranger Boots, and the Robin Hood hat as well is not on here. The Ranger Boots probably the biggest drop of this episode that we haven't had before. A couple of Saradomin hilts towards the end of the trip, so plenty of money was made in this video, and that's episode 20 done now. It's been a blast right from the start, really, and it's definitely not going to be coming to an end anytime soon. I'm still kind of thinking in my mind what I might do after this series, or when I maybe change what I'm doing in this series, but it's going great for now, and yeah, still plenty more drops for us to go for, pets for us to go for, and just the main goal always being to have fun. So thank you very much for tuning into this video as always, and I will see you in the next one.